So the partnership is with Madera College, also with State Center Community College, which is the overseer of that college, community college. That partnership for us started a long time ago when we did the original design of that campus and the master plan and the first buildings on that campus. And we want to see that space and that college be successful, because if that's successful, our community is going to be successful. And Madera deserves a great community college there at that location.
So one of the things that I think makes this building really unique is the approach that Darden Architects took. They were intentional in their design. We had lots of meetings with faculty and classified professionals, as well as students, to talk about the design they wanted in a building. When you walk these halls and you see the elegance in terms of the design being so intentional for the needs of the student, as well as the comfort for the people who work here.
Recently, I got a call from a young second-generation Mexican-American couple. They wanted an, quote, authentic Spanish-style home, unquote, to celebrate their heritage. This site, outside Fresno, overlooks vineyards and the distant Sierra Nevada mountains. The 5-acre site had plenty of room to display the home's wings to maximize the views and to give most rooms daylight from 3 sides. I believe that architecture should be judged on its quality and applicability, which values the diversity, equity, and inclusion the AIA is currently stressing regarding individuals. Then hopefully, as the Spanish colonial Mediterranean revival style inevitably continues in the future, it can again produce the environmental quality and delight previously created by Californian architecture.
I'm a board-certified healthcare architect. We do medical. 98% of our work is medical. Fresno's been the launch point for that. And in this particular case, we're going to Phoenix to help them reinvent hospitals and how that works based on some of our previous work. The truth of the matter is, we really are reinventing how hospitals could work. Our hope is that as the Fresno Surgery Hospital became the med-surg hospital role model for most of the country, that we're able to export what we're doing for the benefit of others more than this building.
The idea was to have a central building that people would notice as it being the main entrance. They'd know that it's the administration building. So it has broad overhangs around it. And it may sound silly, but that symbolizes protection of the students. Kind of like how a mother duck kind of puts her wings out to protect her ducklings. So every little part of that small building, every piece kind of has some kind of symbolic meaning to it.
We had purchased the property that we built the building on after having built the building right next door to it 6 years earlier. And it was one of the few and last remaining properties that backed up to the Dry Creek, which is a natural habitat area for wildlife. And the property is very, very rare in that unlike most office buildings, it's not surrounded by parking. We back up to a natural environment. And I was trying to give my staff and myself the opportunity to live, to work as you would want to live, surrounded by nature. And so we embarked upon the design of the building.
The Brett Runyon home is 40 years old at this time, so it won in the well-lived category. Interesting because if you look at the home, it's really hard to date, and that was done on purpose. All of the work that we do is original work. Most homes that were done 40 years ago look like 40-year-old homes because they followed the current design trend. This one didn't. For my work, I'm probably influenced more by neuroscience and studies in neuroscience. So color and space and form and texture, rhythm, balance, all of these things affect how we process that and how it appeals to our different senses.
So College of Sequoias, our relationship with Teeter actually dates back to 2008. Teeter helped us with the architectural design of our Hanford Educational Center. We went to Fresno State, proposed a partnership with them, and they opened a South Valley Visalia campus about 5 years ago, offering 5 bachelor programs and 2 master programs. So with that in mind, we decided to go to a vote asking our local community in the South Valley to support Measure C, which is essentially a university center and a student union.
Community colleges in general, I feel like, play a huge role in really uplifting the communities that we serve, and COS is doing just that. So the University Center is very unique. It is going to support some four-year universities coming to the Valley and providing programs that really enhance our community college systems. So really putting back into the system that helps to grow the best professionals possible for our communities is really what we're all about.
So the design of Landmark Square is deeply inspired by the original Clovis lumberyard that sat on that site for nearly 100 years. I see people using mass transit to get to a venue that might be inaccessible to them. So my hope for the future is that the seniors of Clovis and Fresno County would continue to find health and joy and being part of civic life, being together.
This project was imagined in 2015 and we opened to the public November of 2023. Since we've opened, we've welcomed more than 3,000 new members to the Clovis Senior Activity Center. As you can see behind me, we've got ping pong going on. There's all sorts of things happening in our building. And this building is truly a gem for our city. The relationship between the client and the architect is so important for the success. And I can say, working with Paul Halagian and Associates, we really came together and understood the vision and couldn't be more proud of the building that we were able to produce.
When you have people who work at a high quality and who are as passionate about architecture as I am, what I find is it's contagious, and we all bring a passion, a shared value of what we're doing as architects. And really we've worked hard to create a culture that supports what we think of ourselves as being a high-performing design firm.